What?
I always thought white people with dreadlocks looked funny. Not because, oh, they shouldn't be allowed to have dreadlocks. Of course not. Just think it's a bit try-hard. Anyway, I'm 41. I'm just out of touch. Sometimes you see a little crisscross like that, you think, yeah, they did that on purpose. They had coordinates and they all chose to fly over that tiny little triangle there in the middle. Okay guys, brand new day today. The sun is shining, the weather is sweet, and we are gonna go there. To the big smoke, to the big city, Manchester. You guys want to see a Dantean vision of hell? The seventh circle of hell is dog shit mixed in with mud, all compressed by bike tires, ramblers and horses. Another beautiful sunny day here in Walkden, Worsley, Swinton. I'm somewhere. We're here at Ubu Environmental, and there's Ubu USA. I think I recognize this as an American truck, something international, but yeah, it's giving off that American vibe, and they have put a flag on it. And we got Don and Mel. Mel who? Mel Gibson? Doesn't look like looks like a woman. Melanie? Mel, is that his wife? Melania? Of course it is. Jeez, but they love the puns. They love the play on words around here. No matter what state your road is in, Ubu will sweep it. Not bad for October. Yeah, some of you guys are a bit like me. You see warnings as a bit more of a challenge. Danger of drought, risk of falling. It's like, okay, let's go in. Oh my, oh! What is this? What is this? Echo! Woo! It's where the brook goes under the road. Let's just see. There you go. There you go. Can you see it? Oh, a bit bright. There you go. A bit bright. And of course the taxi decides to. It won't be long. There's a guy in a bright yellow X5M 5-litre D, and he's having a full-on argument with a lady in the passenger seat. And my cover, because he's looking at me now, I just like the building. I'm filming the building behind you, you insecure, inferiority complex, detention-seeking fucking assholes. I'm sure you're a lovely guy. If anyone knows this guy, I take it all back. I'm sure he's a nice guy. We're walking down towards Manchester Magistrates. I'll spin the... And the big issue is like, in this country it is illegal to film inside a courtroom. But then people try and throw their balls in your face and expand it to the court building or court grounds. Oh no, you're not allowed in the courtroom, but the court building is fine.
You can do it outside.
I am outside. Yeah, I love you too, bro. Thanks. And here's my reflection. There you go. Oh, hold on.
Sorry, I can't take the picture there. You're gonna see this phone now.
You're gonna seize this phone.
Don't take the picture to me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't touch me, dude. Don't you dare touch me,
Yeah, keep it down, please.
mate.
Down.
Don't touch me.
Now call PC now, please.
Yeah. What? That's it. I'll film him behind me now. Thank you. Come over here and touch me. Come over here and put your arm on me. Yeah. Fucking asshole.
I've been waiting.
Her dad watches my YouTube. He's a good guy. Thank you, young lady. Hi, I've got nothing to hide. Charlie, you're right. You're right. Hello. I have. Anyway, I'll do me. I don't want to.
Oh,
If you might not want to appear, but if you don't mind appearing.
I've spoken to you numerous times.
I had to push the G4S guy away.
Okay.
I had to use force.
Are you okay?
I survived his assault, but I had to use force to defend
Excellent.
myself.
So what are you doing here today then?
You see, why can't police officers ask in such a friendly way? I was walking down here, and I remembered you're not allowed to film in a courtroom.
Yeah.
But then G4S security, they let their gonads dangle a bit too deeply, and then they say you're not allowed to film the outside building, you're not allowed to film the escalator. So I was stood there filming. He opened the door. I said, no, I'm not coming in, I just want the photons. And then he touched me. The photons, the lights, yeah. And then he touched me inappropriately. And I didn't get.
Are you okay?
I am okay. Luckily, I got a little bit excited when he touched me.
Okay.
So I hope
I won't ask you what way.
no, it's okay. And I hope I used reasonable defense. Force is too strong a word. I went, ah.
Right.
And then he goes, I'm going to call the PC.
What are the plans for the rest of your day? Where are you going? What are you doing?
Oh. You see, I want to answer you honestly, but also give my viewers some comedy. I'm going to go and do some hostile reconnaissance outside McDonald's with a view to stealing all their quarter pounders.
Right.
Not really. I'm just going to.
Sounds like an interesting day you've got ahead there.
Sounds like. No, I'm going to walk around and capture.
Film things like you do.
Yes, and it's always more fun when people try and stop me.
Right.
Because I've got childhood
I'm
issues.
not trying to stop you. I'm just.
No, I can tell you're not. I know, no, of course.
So I'm going to chat with you.
Yeah. So I'm going to walk around and do what I usually
Will you
do.
go and enjoy the rest of your day?
Thank you.
Don't let this little chance encounter ruin it.
Oh no, I enjoyed it. But thank you. See, that's a nice police officer. Thank you very much.
No
Take
problem.
care, mate.
See
All the
you
best. See you. Just walking past this art gallery at the back, a bit noisy. South King Street. I was like, my son would love Spider-Man, and then these little optical illusions started messing with my mind. What the fucking hell? Oh my! What? Poison dart frog queen, rainbow queen, bull ringing nose. Look what they've done to old Lizzie. Here in the Amazon, we get this small species of amphibian. We get its blue skin. We dip our arrows on the frog skin, and then we shoot monkeys, and that's how we do it. Well, guys, the film's out, and one thing I noticed with very smartly dressed men, they always have something wrong with their cufflinks. See, that one's working, but this one's 404. So, have we lost something? Are we on the wrong timeline? Sometimes I think we are. I think September the 11th and that terrible Tuesday in New York, Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C. I think the world kind of lost its balls on that day. Because it was kind of like an attack from the inside. It wasn't, you know, a big squadron of Russian or Soviet or Chinese airplanes. It wasn't North Korean paratroopers. It was American Airlines. It was United. It was a bunch of student visa Arabs at airplane school, flight school. I don't want to learn how to land, nor take off. Bollocks, I just want to learn how to steer. Anyone over 40, you remember flying in America, domestically in America. I've taken flights from Miami to Philadelphia, San Diego, to, I can't remember where I flew domestically. I think New York to San Diego, going back to London. And I remember as a teen how there was no security. It was like a bus. You could like wave to the pilot, hey pilot, and he'd like turn around, wave down the cabin. Not anymore. So, what is the purpose of the Love Police, my old moniker, my old name? What's the purpose of the Charlie Veitch channel? What is the meaning of this guy pointing his hand at the camera? I'll tell you what it is. It's to lower fear and raise love. We're going to restore the timeline. We're going to go back to September 10th, 2001. Just over 10 years ago. We're going to go back mentally. We're going to remind all the Zoomers, all the millennials, all the young people that there was another way. If you listen to the lyrics of the Ace of Spades by Motorhead, there was a wild past. It wasn't always PC, health and safety, oh, people's feelings. It used to be raw, it used to be sexy, it used to be full of drink and drugs, and people weren't like, oh, I've got mental health problems. People were unapologetically rock stars in the past. That's what we're going to get to. And I don't blame the young. I'm going to tell you why I don't. You saw a big blue. Fuck that. That's it. No advertising on my channel. You should see the amount of offers I get from corporations for paid placements. Hi, my name's Charlie Veitch, and thanks to Skillshare or Surfshark or testicleface.com. Nah, I can't do it. Maybe in the future. Hello, look at that. A nice person with good taste. She gets it live. I'm doing a rant. You're right. Thank you very much. So, to get back on track, I don't blame the young. The young have grown up with the most horrific things on the internet that I never had. In the 80s and 90s, there was no internet. If you wanted to see something a bit spicy, you'd have to get those pages stuck together from that fucking magazine in the hedge. Escort. Fiesta. Why did they name them after cheap Ford vehicles? For my international audience, blue magazines, you know, lady magazines were called. There's also Club International, Playboy, Fiesta, Escort. Was there ever a Sierra? Oh, young people nowadays, they grow up on ISIS beheadings, they grow up on abortion videos, they grow up on Mexican cartels feeding people's genitals to pit bulls. These are the things that young people watch. And like, I'll tell you something. I'll try and be careful because I don't want to get demonetized. No one likes working for free. But I watched of Nick Berg, the first American from Al Qaeda in Iraq. He was like one of these young adventurers. I'll be fine. I'm a young American with a Jewish surname. What's going to go wrong? I'll go into Al Qaeda. He lost his head. And I watched that kind of, it was like potato cam. It was like my live streams. 5 pixels, but the sound of it, the look in his eyes, yeah. And this is what kids, and I was 24 when I saw that, and it still fucked me up. So imagine all these 12-year-olds sharing the most hardcore bukkake fucking nonsense. The most hardcore, degenerate, depraved graphic violence. No wonder young people have all dyed their hair blue and want a safe space, because they haven't had people a bit older, a bit wiser. We're going to restore the timeline, not just for ourselves, not just for society and humanity and for the spirit of the world, the soul of the world. We're going to do it for young people. We're not going to edit out cigarette smoking in 20th century movies. We're not going to edit out the N-word or the F-word or any other bad word from old movies, because you're going to see it used to be raw. People used to fucking argue and fight and punch each other. And okay, getting a bit overexcited, Charlie. People used to enjoy a lot more free speech without instantly getting offended. I mean, oh my God, the film Apocalypse Now. Is that Francis Ford Coppola? Or is it Scorsese? Or is it Kubrick? Apocalypse Now. I'll take a guess. It's Francis Ford Coppola. Some of the jokes in that movie, bloody hell, it would make the University of Manchester, the whole campus would have to be a safe space if they heard the jokes in that movie. A lot of my viewers are over 30. A lot of my viewers are even over 50. So you guys know what I mean. This is Charlie Veitch with the Love Police, restoring the timeline. It starts today.